Okay, this is a observation with Nicole Davies on the 20th of the 10th, 2016. Can you introduce yourself, Nicole?
I'm Nicole Davis.
Okay. Talk me through, just firstly, what you were asked to do, what the project was, and what you're doing it on.
So we're trying to get more people into our cafe, which just won an award, by the way. So we're doing this little offer, which is 15% off hot food with the little code, but obviously we were doing 15% off, but we didn't just want to give it to everyone. So I had to create an advert to go into this magazine called Country Life. And then obviously everyone who reads Country Life can see this and can use that code and get 15% off hot food.
Okay. And what programs did you use to create? What's this program?
So this is InDesign.
What does InDesign do?
So it allows me to create anything really. I've done leaflets, posters and advertisements so far.
Describe what is good, because you can create a leaflet on Photoshop and Illustrator and stuff like that. Why would you use InDesign?
Well, I use InDesign because generally that's what Derby Museums uses anyway, so it's easy for them to train me on it. Mm-hmm. For me, I found it easy because like everything's in little boxes, so it's easy to move things around and change things.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than using Photoshop, because Photoshop doesn't isolate the layers and things as well. Okay, but what other softwares did you use? Because you didn't just use InDesign to create this whole picture, did you?
I used Photoshop to edit the two images here. Well, just this one, I think it was, just to brighten it up a little bit so it's more like attractive and more nice for people to look at.
Okay, cool. So talk me through the stages that you went through to firstly get the images that you have there. Those two images of the coffee and the soup.
So the image of the hot chocolate was already available. Emma took it last year to do some promotional work for hot drinks, and it's just on our Dropbox where all of our images are. This one is a photo of some soup which I took, so I went into the cafe and me and the lady who works in the cafe put it all together, and then I took some photos of it, and that was the nicest one.
Okay, so where are the images stored? How do you make sure that everybody's got access to these images?
They're kept in the Dropbox.
Okay, show me through that.
There's the Dropbox, so you can make different folders. So there's one for Emma, there's one for children's TV, camera uploads, and everyone that works there's got access to this. And yeah, that's it.
Why is it important to have like a technology like Dropbox which everybody can get access to?
So instead of me having to faff around emailing people like who has a picture of hot chocolate, I can go on the Dropbox and find one myself.
Okay. In regards to Dropbox, I mean, you said everybody at work has access to it, so that means what's it important to? Because if everybody's dropping and dumping stuff onto the Dropbox, what's it important to make sure that people
it's all organised.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, you said Emma's got a folder.
So Emma's got one, this lady here, Andrea Mercer, she's got a folder. I have a folder, but I don't know how to scroll down on this. There we go. Where am I? Oh, there, see, I've got my own little folder. There's a marketing folder. That lady's the taxidermist, so there'll be lots of photos of animals in there. So it's organised enough.
Okay, so where are the pictures again, sorry?
Or just in any of them. They've all got pictures. So there I've got some pictures.
So there's not one set place where people dump the pictures, so...
Well, in the entire Dropbox, there are pictures. So if I wanted a picture of, I don't know, of like something from the children's TV exhibition, I can go in here. And then there's images.
What's important, just on the Dropbox, what's it important to make sure, because you said everybody has access to it, is there any sensitive information on there? Is there some things that have gone private? Okay. Let's say there was some sensitive information, what's it important to make sure?
Well, there shouldn't be any sensitive information on there because it's accessible to everyone.
Okay. But you could have a technology that you can control, because you can control privacy, can't you, on that? Do you know how to do that? Say you wanted to make your... You don't?
No.
Okay, we'll go into that later. Right, we were talking about the images. What's it important to know about... You said you took them yourselves, but say, for instance, can you just take images from the internet and things like that?
No, we're not allowed.
Why?
Because they're other people's images and we'd get into trouble if we used them.
Yeah, it's a breach of what?
Copyright.
It is, yeah. Okay, so show me how you built up this show me sort of technically how you built up this image that you've got here. Talk me through it.
What?
Can I just do one thing? That's it.
What, the entire thing?
Yeah.
So started off really simply with the Derby logo, because the Derby Museum's logo, because we need that and everything. So I just uploaded that. Do you want me to show you how I did that?
Yep.
I can't really remember where it is, but to upload things, where is it? That word? Oh my god, now I can't even find it. Hold on. There. If you click on place, which is this one here, then you can choose whatever image you want. So I don't know, if I wanted the Maker Faire image in there, just obviously I don't, but as an example I can do that. Click place, and then there it is.
Okay, so it's done that quite cleverly there. So in design, how does it work? You sort of create a box, don't you? And then you press place, and then it sits in that box, doesn't it? No matter what shape it is. So is that what you've done with the circular images there? So
Yeah.
just show me how you did that, how you created the box.
Oh my goodness me, I can't really remember, to be honest. No, I didn't create the circular box. I just placed an image in there straight away.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I curved it round because, oh my god. Alright, we'll just upload this one again and see if I can remember how to show you. So if I just place it there.
Yeah.
It looks all topsy-turvy now. Let's move that. Hey. This is just so annoying.
When you open a blank.
Right, well, we'll just say that that's it anyway. That's fine.
Okay.
It's all big. There we go. Move it round. Yeah, that's close enough.
So how would you make that into a circle?
I don't know you were going to ask me these questions. I can't remember how I did it, to be honest. Oh, okay. I do remember now. What I did, this was a template for something else, and I added onto it.
Okay.
So there was a template for something similar. So we took all of the information out, but left all of the shapes in, and then that was when I started playing around with things. That's how the circle was there before.
Right, okay. Can you show us the template? Maybe if you started it afresh, you don't have to build it.
No, I just don't know where it was. It was a template for a different thing, and that's how I managed to start it up.
Okay. You talked about that you'd edited some of the photos, is that right?
Yeah.
Can you just show me, because you said you had to brighten them up, how did you brighten them up? You can just any of those photos, it doesn't have to be those particular
Oh,
ones.
no, I'm just trying to find my Photoshop is on this.
If you just go up into the top corner, into the magnifying glass, just write Photoshop. There you go. Just pick any of those JPEGs, it doesn't matter. So if you needed to brighten that up, what would you do?